Doing between 321 and 422, somebody had dumped trash in the yard. I don't know if the Ring camera company's involved in that, but obviously, plus there was a black man, or it might have been a man wearing a disguise or colored his skin that trespassed into the property, or on the property, not in the house, but on the outside of the house. Somebody dumped trash out there. It was between 3:21 p.m. on 8/7/2023, and it was between 3:21 and 4:22 p.m. today. And there was a black man wearing fatigues or army-colored clothing and a vest. And in the video, one of the videos, you can see him duck down like he was ducking under the air conditioner, or he was trying to get up close to the house like a prowler or something. Obviously, he exposed himself in the yard, and there's a video of that. And he was obviously looking at the windows. All the windows have bars on them, so any of the people that's tried to get into the yard. The cops obviously didn't do nothing. The cops did not leave a note on the house or the door in reference to a prowler. The government's still trying to cover up my identity. The government's trying to deny my rights. And in reference to that security budget that the Treasury has, that I was supposed to have had security and bodyguards, the Treasury needs to go into court, and they're going to be sued for the millions of dollars in budget security money that I was supposed to have received. See, when the government violated my mother and father's security team, the government got sued, and then the government had to they have to pay up monies in reference to a security budget that I was supposed to have received, and what my parents was supposed to have received back then. See, when the government trespasses and breaks security of a person's security, the government owes them money no matter what. You know that, right? So in reference to the government breaking the property lines or trespassing over the property lines or costing me money or damaging any property, the government has to be held accountable. And I don't know if I was supposed to have like 300 bodyguards or what, but the government has to get prosecuted for accusating against me and trying to make themselves famous or important by fabricating and accusating against me when I have nothing to do with these people. There's so many issues of crimes of government and their cover-ups. It's attempted murder every day. But there was like a yellow bicycle in the yard too. But you could see that somebody had tampered with the camera. Obviously, somebody had tampered with the camera, and they had blocked certain video time of when that person first got into the yard. At least it's not on there's some things on there, obviously, but other things like between 4:21 and 4:22, you don't see where somebody had dumped that in the yard. But the black man that was in the yard obviously was ducking down underneath one of the windows like he was trying to see if he could sneak in, or he was trying to steal the air conditioner or something. It's bolted down. It's locked in, so it's bolted down, kind of, so it's anybody trying to steal it, they'd end up, being seen on camera too, because there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's several 8, maybe 7, 8 cameras outside. So in reference to how many cameras picked up the individual on camera in the yard, it seems like the Ring camera company is trying to defraud me, or they're trying to play accusations, or they're working for the CIA. That's a violation of constitutional law if the Ring camera was working for the CIA or the FBI or dirty law enforcement. It is illegal. I am a royal. I am an ambassador too. So in reference to the government violating those laws of stature, any politician that accusated against me, you must get sued by the ambassador credential office and royal office and a lot of other places. All my mother and father's companies and properties have lawsuits against the government for treason and their sexual prowling and their sexual assault crimes. So, in reference to information, I gotta get more of the videos and I'll put them on YouTube. But in reference to the government disrespecting me and they disrespected my parents, those government people have to be charged. They've tried to disrespect my quality of life. They tried to disrespect my life, and they're sexual predators. And these government people have tried to rape me several times, and they must get prosecuted for their crimes no matter what. I'm not your child. I'm not your property. I'm not your race or religion. And you people accusated against me, and you made up some shit about the president. I don't have nothing to do with the president. I'm a real royal of this country, and you've been denying that for over 30 years. But you've stolen sperm, you artificially inseminated females, and then you tried to call those stolen babies royals. Those children are not royals. They must get prosecuted for stealing sperm and trying to call those children royals when they stole my sperm after they had injured me, or they had sexually assaulted me, or they had rendered me unconscious on a job. They had stolen my sperm with needles, where they had stuck needles in the prostate. Then they artificially inseminated people of their race, and then they tried to call those children royals. Those females aren't royals, man, that you artificially inseminated. They must get prosecuted for human trafficking and attempts of murder and mutilation and sex crimes and financial gold digging crimes and every type of violent sex crime and violent abuse and financial sex crimes and violence and poaching. And those people must get prosecuted, and they must get sent to prison for life. And so in reference to 4:21 or 3:21 p.m. today and 4:22, that's when somebody had dumped something in the yard, and that's when the African American looking guy was in the yard. He may not have been African American, I'm not quite sure, but he was dressed up, or he might have been African American. Somebody might know who he is. He's riding a yellow bicycle or something. And the man must be arrested no matter who the fuck he is.